Hi, Bev here with just another training tip, and today we're going to talk about harnesses and collars. I love seeing people out there walking their dogs on a harness. It distributes the pressure on the dog across the chest and the back, and is so comfortable for little dogs like this. So I highly suggest these harnesses. They're a wonderful, wonderful tool to properly walk your dog. But if you don't like harnesses, a nice buckle collar is good. Again, because the buckle collar is wide, it allows for the pressure to be wide around the bottom of the throat, and it's nice to have this buckle collar in the nylon ones if this is what you prefer. But let's talk about the choke collar. I see way too many people using the choke collar, and there's a reason it's called a choke. It chokes the dog. As a dog trainer for decades, I only suggest that you use a choke collar and it's left on the dog during training sessions. I've seen disastrous situations where this ring gets caught in a fence and the dog in its panic pulls itself back and actually chokes itself to death. So please, don't walk your dog or keep a choke collar on your dog ever unless you are in training. Now, here's a second version of the choke collar, but it's very safe because it's the chain, but with the nylon, it can only tighten the width of this nylon, so it doesn't choke the dog. So this is another version of the choke, but much safer for the dog. And again, the wide band, like a buckle collar, it spreads the pressure on the dog's neck and can be very comfortable. These are totally available in your pet stores. But in final, I have to share with you, as a dog behavioral expert, this pinch collar could not be worse for any dog. And what breaks my heart is when I see people with puppies putting this on their dog. Now, from the outside, it looks fine, but I want you to take a look at these teeth on the inside of these pinch collars. They dig into your dog. And I want to just ask you one question. Would you put this on a toddler and yank it? This is very, very cruel. You don't see it from the outside, but the dog has to live with being pinched by these prongs all the way around its neck. Please, I beg you, do not use these pinch collars. As a behavioral expert, we would use these with very aggressive dogs, and even then only 50% it would work on, because it can actually make an aggressive dog worse. I highly suggest you get a nice harness, a nice buckle collar, or a combination of the choke and the nylon that I showed you. I hope this helps you a little bit on how to keep your dog comfortable when you're walking or out playing with your dog. Until next time, enjoy the summer.